Hey guys, welcome to another series of my video on KivyMD 2.0.1.dev with Nexapi Technologies. In this video, I'll be recreating the Facebook login page. I'll be recreating this page using the KivyMD. So I already have my Kivy main file where we import the Kivy app. The builder we also import the Kivy file. I'll be using the Kivy file. So, and I also have the colors I'm going to use for this tutorial. So let's start. So now I'll be using the box layout for this tutorial. So we start with the MD box layout. MD box layout. Okay. Now we have the orientation. The orientation is vertical. Orientation. And the rotation is we in MD box layout, the rotation is either vertical or horizontal. So the vertical is that the way you place your field, maybe your label, your text field will be in a vertical position. So let's check it out. So vertical, and we can also specify the theme to use, the background theme to be the color we want to use, which will be the sky blue. This is the background we are using. So let's specify the background theme. Theme BG color should be custom. So we say MDBG color to be this sky blue. So for us to use the hexadecimal in our KivyMD, we need to import utils. So we need to import utils, and to import inside our Kivy file, we use the hash. Then we say utils. We say import utils from Kivy utils. This is how we import in KivyMD. So we can use utils.get color from X. So we can now pass the hexadecimal value for the background color for the sky blue. Okay. Okay, let's run our code and let's check it out. Okay. We're having an error here. So let's check it out again. Okay, now we have the color. This is the background color for this now. Okay. Okay, now let's start with the Facebook logo. The Facebook logo here. So we already have the background color. Now let's use input the KivyMD code for the Facebook logo. So let's go to our Kivy file. Then we specify the label. So that will be MD label. The text for Facebook. Here we can specify the font style. In Kivy, we use the font style display. We can use custom as well. We have different font style. You can check the documentation for it. So we can also specify the role to be small. Okay. And we can also specify the font, the theme font name to be custom. Custom, I already have the font from Google Font. I have some font here to use. So I'll be using the bold. I'll be using the bold, the extra bold, the Roboto extra bold. So let's copy it. So the theme. Okay, we specify the fonts, the font style, the font name should be static. The file name. So this is the file name. It is inside a static file, static slash Roboto extra bold. Okay. So we can also, okay, let's add the, let's run our code now. Let's check it out. Okay, we have the Facebook, but the color is not there yet. So let's keep editing. So we can also specify the position, the post int to the center X 0.5, center Y 0.5, 50% of the screen. Okay. So we can also, the color, we need to put the color. So the text color, to use the text color, we also use utils. Let's copy the utils. And let's change the color. We have the color here. And we are using the logo color, which is the blue. Okay. Let's change the color. Okay. In our MD box, let's specify the padding. Let's say our padding to be 10 pixel for the left. The DP means density pixel, so 25 for the height, the left side should be 10, and the bottom should be 25. So the left, the top, the right, and the bottom. Okay, we can also specify a spacing. Let's give it spacing to be 25. Okay. So our MD label to, let's say, adaptive size should be adaptive size to be true. So the position int, the post int can work. Okay. Let's run our code and check it out. Okay, we have an error there. Let's check it out. Okay. Okay, we have the Facebook now and the team. So we need the team too also is there. So we are using the Roboto extra bold. So we have the Facebook now. This is the Facebook logo. So let's continue with our coding. So we are doing the card. This is a card. This white box is a card. So we are using the card, MD card. Okay. MD card. The card should be inside this, outside this label. So MD card. Okay. Let's give it adaptive size as well. Adaptive size to be true. The style. We should use a style. In card, we have elevated style, we have outline style. So you can also check the documentation for the style to use. So in this video, I'll be using the elevated style. So the elevated style, okay, on the size int. This size int for the card, 0.9 means 90% width. You can give it 90% width and 70% height. So we are giving it 90% width and 70% height. Okay. For the card. So we also need to the radius, yeah, the radius for the car, for the card. So the radius, sorry. The radius for the card should be, let's give it a DP of let's say 12. Okay. Will be in a list with a DP of 12. Okay, the position int, the post int, let's give it a post int as well. The post int should be center X 0.5, center Y 0.5. Okay, good. Okay, what do we need to write? Insert again the background color. Yeah, we need the background color to be white as well. So the background color should be white. So the theme VG color will be custom. So the MDBG color will be white. So we can just copy the utis.getColor and the exact color for white is F 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's the hexadecimal color for the white. Okay, so this is good. Let's run our code to check the card out. Okay, there's a mistake here. Yeah, let's check it out. We are making a mistake. What's the error saying? Center. This. Okay, let's run our code again. Okay, it's saying something else. Expected after dictionary key. Center Y 0.5. Okay, this is the dictionary. Okay, yeah, good. This is the card. This is the card. Now we have something. Okay, this is the card, the Facebook logo, and this is the card. Okay, now we need to insert this login into Facebook and the input field, the password, and the other buttons there. So the first thing we need to do is, this is a label. KivyMD, this is a label. So we will write our label code now. Let's check it out. So now MD label. So before we can use the MD label, we need to put it in a box layout. We need to put it in a box layout. So we say MDBoxLayout. Orientation will be vertical. Orientation should be in small letter. Orientation. Vertical. Okay. So the spacing can also specify a spacing. If you give it a DP of 20, density pixel 20, it's not so much. The padding, both the left, the right, the top, and the bottom. Let's give it 20 as well. DP of 20. Okay. So size int for the card it should be the minimum size of the text inside. So let's say the size int of y should be self.minimum self.minimum there. Let's leave it self.minimum height. So it should be the self.minimum height. Okay. So we can also give it a position int to the center post int. Post int for center x 0.5 and center y. Okay. For center y as well to be 0.5. Okay, good. So this is our box layout now. So we need to put the label, which is the login to Facebook. So we can now write our label, MD label, okay? So the text for the label, okay? The text for the label. Before we can write the text for the label, let's first specify the position for the label and the adaptive size to be true. Adaptive size true, and the position for the label will be at the center. Post int. Okay, let's just copy it also to be at the center. Okay. So we need to the size as well. Okay. The text. Let's go for the text now. Let's first do the text. Log into Facebook. Yeah. Log into Facebook. Log into Facebook. Okay. This is the text. So what do we need to do again? Okay, let's check. We need to specify the style as well. The style, the color. So the font style should be small, which we can use title. You can check the documentation for different style. We have custom, we have title, we have display, we have label. So I'll be using title, and the role. The role should be let's give it medium. It means the style, the title should be a medium one. So the role is medium. Okay, so we don't need to specify the horizontal align to be center since we already have the post int to be at the center. Okay, so the theme text color, the color now, the theme text color should be custom, so we can give our own text color. So anywhere you see I use custom, it means that we are changing the color. So we are giving our own color instead of the default color. So the text color should be black. So we are using the black. So let's copy the utils. Then let's check the hexadecimal for black. Okay, this is for black. Okay, let's paste it here. Okay, so let's check our code out now. Okay. There's a mistake somewhere. Let's check where did we make mistake. Okay, saying unexpected key error. Well, yeah, we made a mistake here again. This is a dictionary. Okay, so we are not having the text log into Facebook, so something is wrong. Okay, we made a mistake here. The size int y should be none. Size int y should be none. Then we now specify our height with self.minimum. minimum height. Okay, so let's check our code out now. Okay, yeah, we have the login to Facebook now. So we can, the next thing for us to do is we input the field, input field, the input field, the email address or phone number. So we need to do MD text field, MD text field. So it takes mode. The mode is also either field, outline. You should be using outline instead of field. It should be outline. You can check the documentation on how to use the outline or the field. Let's continue. For the mode, it should be outline the size int. Also, let's give it 1. Okay. The position of the text field. The size int x. This is the size int x. That is the width. So the position should be center x 0.5, center y also 0.5. Okay, that's the center. Okay, radius, let's give it a radius. DP of 5 is okay. Okay, and let's give it a theme background color. Background color should be, let's first specify it to be custom, so we can specify our own background color. So then we can now say fill. Can I say fill color? We don't even need to specify. Let's say we can just say MDBG color. Since we are not using the field, we are using the outline, so we can say MDBG color normal, BG color normal. Okay, let's copy utils. Let's look for the gray color, the light gray color. Okay. Okay, let's use this. Yeah, let's check our code out. Okay, we're having error. So let's check what is wrong. Syntax error dictionary. This again, we made a mistake here again. Okay, before we run our code, let's have the text, which is the MD text field in text. So the MD text field in text field in text, we take the text. So the text will be email address or phone number. So email address or phone number. That will be the text. So the text color, normal. Normal is that's normal as it is. When it's not a focus, we have normal and we have focus. So focus is when you click on the input feed. So it's on focus, but without you not clicking on the input feed, it's on normal. So the text color normal should be gray. Yeah. So we can just copy our use. Okay. So I think we have the color for the gray. The input feed gray is what we are using. Okay. Okay. So This, let's check if there's no any error. This is for the text field. Okay, let's run our code. Oh, there's an error. MD text. This should be in capital letter. Text field int text. Yeah. Okay, let's run our code. Okay, good. We have the email address or phone number text field. Now we need to do for the password as well. We need to do for the password as well. So we can just copy this. Since we are still using the same text field, we just change the text. Okay. Then we change this to be password. Password. Okay. Yeah, change this to be password. Okay. Let's run our code. Check it out. Okay, good. We have this too as well. Password, email address or phone number. We also have the password. So we need to put the button as well. The button. Okay. For us to do the button, we use MD button. MD button. So we are doing this button, the login button now. So MD button. MD button. Adaptive size to be true. Okay. Click on tab. Adaptive size to be true. Okay. So the mode for the button should be, we have field, we have elevated button, we have a line button. You can check my previous video for all this mode. So we are using field. Okay. So the theme width, the width of the button. So the theme width, let's give it custom so we can specify the width we want. So the theme width will be custom. So the size int, then we cannot specify the size int of x. The size in x, it means the width should be 100%. Okay. So the theme height too as well. The theme height should be custom. So then we can give it a height. Let's give it a 40 dp of 40. Density pixel for 40. And the post int should be center. Okay. So center x 0.5. Let's check properly so we don't make mistakes here. Center y as well 0.5. Okay. Okay. So what do we need to do again? We need to let's check the background color. We need to specify the background color. So the theme BG color. Okay, the theme BG color should be custom as well. Custom. Then we can now specify our background color. The theme, let's put it in a quote. Can specify a background color now to be blue. So the background color is MDBG color. Okay, let's copy our utils.get color from X. Then we can now say our BG color could be, okay, which color are we using? The blue. This is the color we are using. Okay. So it will be blue. Okay. So we already have this to be blue. What do we need to do again? The radius for the button. Okay, let's give it a radius. radius, dp of 5. Okay, it's not much. The radius should not be too much. And the text, MD text, button text rather, MD button text, the text should be log in. So the text is log in, log in. Okay, this is the text. The font style for the text, font size, should be, let's say, title. We have been using title, so let's use title. And the role should be medium. Medium. I already explained all this. The role should be medium, and the color, the text color. So the theme text color should be custom. Theme text color will be custom, so we can specify our own color. So the theme text color is custom. Then we can now say text color should be white. So let's copy our ITs, get color from X and give it a white. So this is a white. Yeah, we are using white. Okay. This is a white. So let's give it a font name. A font name. So theme font name, theme font, theme font's name. Sorry. Theme font name should be custom as well. So we can give it a font name. So then we save font name. Okay, let's give it a bold one. Roboto bold. Let's copy this. So say static slash bold. Okay. So what do we do again? I think that's all for button. Let's run our code. Let's check it out if there's no any error. Okay, there's been some error. Yeah. Okay, let's check it out again. There's been another error. Here we are making errors. Theme font name. We're making an error from a dictionary. Then the dictionary here, here again. We are making error from here again. Okay, let's run our code. Let's properly check. Okay, we are making errors. Title, the fonts. No, this is a font style, not a font size. The font style. Let's run our code. Okay, good. So we have our button, but it's not at the center. So we still need to say the position of the text should be at the center. Let's check it out now. Okay, good. The button is at the center now. Okay, so we have the button to be at the center now. So what else do we need to do? The forgotten account. So the forgotten account is also a button. So we can just copy this button as well. Can just copy this button as well and paste it. Make sure your indentation is aligned. Okay, this is where we are pasting it. Okay, let's paste it. Okay, so but we need to change the text to be forgotten account. So the text should be forgotten account here. Forgotten account. There's a question mark there. Okay, let's check properly. Yeah, forgotten account. Okay, and we need to change, I think, yeah, we need to change the color, text color. The text color will be this blue. Okay, so the text color here should be blue. Where are we putting the text color? Yeah. Did we even change the text color yet? Okay, yeah. Text color should be blue. Yeah, so the background color, I don't think we need any background color. We don't need a background color. So let's remove this. And the height, let's run our code first and let's check it out first. Okay, the forgotten button is there, but it's giving us a box. So let's change the height to be DP of 100, 0. Okay, let's run our code. Yeah, we have it now. Forgotten account. So what do we need to do again? We need to, okay, the dash line, there's a way we can do this dash line. Let's use label for it. So we can just, let's copy a label we already have before. Let's just copy the label and paste it so we will not type again. Okay, let's copy a label tab for this. Okay, what should we do for this label? Let's give it the dash line. The text will be dash underscore 123. Or we give it or start again 1 2. Okay, the color should be gray. Let's give it a light gray. The text color should be gray. Okay, do we need anything else? Small, the row should be small. Yeah, let's check it out now. Okay, it's not showing properly. It's not even showing at all. So it seems something is wrong. Let's check. Okay, this is not indented well. Let's this is where it should be. Align with the MD button. Okay, good. We have the all. Now, what else do we need to do is the create new account. So the create new account is also a button. We can just copy the button so our code will be fast. So just copy the button and we edit it. Okay. So this is the button, MD button. Let's make sure the indentation is correct. So we can just, what do we need to do? We just need to change the name, create new account. So we just need to change the name to create new account. So let's change this one to create new account. Okay, we have it now, create new account. So we need to change the title. This is medium. Okay, medium is good. What do we need to change again? The position, center, the height. Let's give it 40. Let's give it 40. Okay. What do we need to change again? The color. We need to change the color, the background color. So we have removed the color here. So let's say, okay, team BG color, custom, then the MDBG color should be use. Let's copy this use and let's give it a color of green. Yeah, we are using this. Okay, the color for green and the text should be white. So this should be white. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, let's run our code and check it out. Okay, good. We have our code, but the create button, I think it has its own width. It's not a, so let's change the width. Okay, we are going to change the width. The width, the size in X, let's give it a 0.7. That's 70% of the screen. Let's check it out. Okay, good. So this is it. So now we have our Facebook page now. Okay, let's check this out. It is okay. Okay, we have our Facebook page now, and I think this is good. So there, in my next video, I will be showing you how you can get the inputs from the input feed, how you can authenticate, where you can get your input feed. So I'll be doing that in my next video. So I'll also be providing the source code. So comment below if you need the source code. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video.